Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is my home, the 16th century Chateau de Lalande. Lalande was owned for hundreds of years by a family of marquises who were at the heart of French royal life. One of them even had the honour of being sent by King Louis XV to greet Marie Antoinette on her arrival in France. But, far from being a stuffy museum, this chateau is a living home. I live here all the time and am regularly joined by my mother, my family, my friends, and wonderful volunteers from all over the world who help me to lovingly restore this historic home. Welcome to Leland, a chateau filled with life, love, and laughter. Right, this is it. I'm up and raring to go today. Admittedly, it's already the afternoon. But I'm excited because I'm going to decorate the table for Easter. This chateau needs to get ready to party. Still looking a bit sleepy right now. And I'm very much hoping that that fountain will be transformed this weekend because every year we officially turn the fountain on at Easter. And even though we can't have our annual Easter party this year, which is such a big tradition at Leland, I see no reason why we can't turn the fountain on. But today's job is to lay the table for Easter lunch. We always have Easter lunch in the entrance hall because somehow it's lighter and brighter than the main dining room, and so it feels like the start of summer. So I'm going to open this table up. It becomes enormous actually, and we'll probably have it at its biggest setting even though there's only 6 of us, because that way we can social distance whilst having a party. And if it's not too warm on the day, we'll have a roaring log fire during lunch as well. Mummy, what are you doing?
But darling, all those beautiful plastic bags.
Yeah, the plastic bags weren't the gift. They were just the packing material, Mummy.
I consider them as a gift to us. Sometimes one needs a plastic bag somewhere.
Does someone need 100 plastic bags?
You never know. We can have a sort of giveaway table at the front with all the tomatoes I'm going to have extra. Could be plastic bags, and everyone needs anything.
You realise, Mummy, that if we lived in a small flat, we would be starring on hoarders.
I'm not a hoarder.
You're not. Look at what you're doing. You are wrapping up plastic bags to keep.
To keep in case, yes.
And you're not a hoarder.
No, I'm not a hoarder. I was born at a time when you thought twice about throwing things away, sweetheart, and it has served me very well.
Mummy, you've got a spider in your... Oh, I think it's a money spider. We could be in luck, Mummy.
Oh, my goodness.
3 times round the head, is that it? 2?
Is that right?
I think so. 3.
Oh,
there
my
you go.
goodness.
Make a wish, Mummy. I'll put him outside.
Once more.
We have to lay the table for Easter. This is it.
Stephanie.
But it's an excuse to use the Limoges Fabergé plates.
Yes, I understand that. And what do I care for?
Well, I think you should care deeply for my Fabergé plates.
Oh, darling, I'm about to start cooking. Belly of pork.
Are you serious?
Roast potatoes, carrots.
Well, this is delicious. No one was expecting this. But before that, Mummy, 7 p.m, there is a household aperitif on the terrace.
I shall be ready for that.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that I'm laying the table alone. That's what you're saying. Yep, okay, understood. I might need to move a few plants because that's the door to the cellar. You really can't tell. It looks like all of the other doors in the room. The one we're looking at now goes through to the grand salon, the stairs, the winter salon, and the 2 doors behind me both go into the dining room. So I shall move the lemon tree so that I can get through to the cellar because that's where we store the extra leaves for this table. Right, it's quite a shock when I open this door. You'll see that it's just a wall behind it. It's a false door. And then in front of another door, which bizarrely has the cushion covers. What on earth are they doing there? This is Mummy's attempted insulation. That's the garden cushion covers that I've been looking everywhere for. Well, let's take those straight out for tonight's aperitif. See, no cushions on our furniture because of this. Oh, that's so much better for tonight. Now I just need to find some back cushions. That will be very comfortable. Mummy, as I opened this door, I found the cushions for the terrace. Was that anything to do with you?
I would not have put them.
Really? They looked as though
Yes, I
you
did.
fit. Right, I knew it must be you. I would not have put them.
Well,
Not.
the point is, it was to try to give the draft from the cellar.
Point, understand? Okay, I'm going in.
Can I follow you?
Of course you can. Oh, here's another one of the cushions. I'm going to need a good bang out. So this is the top of the cellar. The cellar carries on round the corner. And actually it's a very small cellar for a chateau. It's just below the Grand Salon. We don't know why.
There probably is another one somewhere else.
We haven't found how to get into it yet,
No.
if there is. And we don't go down there very often because there's some quite rare bats. And
Yes.
so we let them have their peace and quiet.
Yes.
But this is where we store all of the extra leaves for the table. I think these are the ones. Yes, I'll bring these out. Plus one of the other cushions that you'd hidden, Mummy.
Stephanie, don't breathe it in. Just bang it against the wall.
I did. Nikki can sit on this one.
No, darling, it's too bad.
Nicholas's chair. On with the table. Careful the legs, you know they fall.
How many?
Careful the legs.
How many are we for Easter?
We're 6, but I think we should open it completely. Yeah. See how big this table gets? It's amazing. I love it. Oh, it's quite heavy, Mummy. Mummy, let me do it. Let's try it that way. No, that one doesn't go there.
That's good here.
Yeah, okay. Like that. Great. Last one. Great. Perfect. Except for this little corner always sticks up. Oh well, never mind. Plus I've made an epic mess on the floor over here.
Oh, goodness me.
That was a huge mess. Cinderella's going to clean it up for us.
Yes, I'll put the vacuum cleaner eventually, but now I'll take away the worst of it.
Okay, I'll go and put this outside.
Yeah.
There's lots more over here, Mummy.
I'm pushing it.
You missed a bit.
No, I'm pushing it here.
Just over there in the distance, as I was throwing all of the dust out, I've noticed that there's a camellia in flower. Let's go and have a look. Maybe I could find some flowers to decorate the table after all, though I'll do it at the last minute. It's okay to oh, stairs are pretty uneven here. It's okay to decorate the table this early, but not do the flowers. Look at our incredibly uneven staircase. I probably shouldn't vlog and walk at the same time on this. But round here, I think I spotted, yes, camellias, look! Oh, they're so pretty. That flash of pink. Look at this one. Beautiful. And look, there are some on the other side as well. That will help for the table, but so will this gorgeous yellow forsythia. Right, that's the Easter table flowers coming along very nicely. I'll leave them be and see if I can do something with them at the last minute. It doesn't seem right, Mummy. You should be reclining with a butler feeding you grapes.
Yes, I should. How boring would that be?
I think I'd find it very pleasurable. Okay, I'm going to go and find a tablecloth for the table. We're in the laundry room here. I don't know what this is. This has got Mummy written all over it too. Anyway, this is where we keep the tablecloths. And I want to use this lovely Yves de Lorme yellow one, which I use every Easter. Now for the fun bit, the ironing. Nearly there.
Oh dear, I wish you didn't think of doing that just now, darling.
Really? Were you pressed with many other things to do during lockdown instead of the
Yes,
table?
an aperitif is on the way.
Where we're going. I'm never going to miss aperitif, am I? It's the highlight of the day.
You've ironed it so nicely. Okay.
Here we go.
Darling, it's shrunk.
It used to fit just,
For goodness sake.
but we've washed it on hot washes so many times
Yes.
to get stains out. We better take one of the leaves out.
Okay, let's take a leaf out, eh? Okay, let's
Oh, Mummy, how are you doing that? That's so heavy.
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay, I'm going to close this. That's good. I'm going to go and get the plates, the Fabergé egg plates. I'm really excited to show you all these because they're so pretty. And I only have 7 of them, so it's lucky there's only 6 of us. I'm pretty sure they're in here somewhere, but
Oh, for
where?
goodness sake.
Oh, I think I found them. I found them. That's the Christmas plates. Here are the Fabergé ones. I'll bring all 7 and we can choose which ones we want to use. I suppose we could keep them all and put one in the middle for some nibbles. Aren't they gorgeous? Each one is based on a different Fabergé egg, and then on the back it tells you about them. The imperial swan egg. The swan is a symbol of family life and the permanence of the bond of marriage. Tsar Nicholas presented this egg to his mother, the Dowager Empress Maria Fedorovna, for Easter 1906, the year of her 40th wedding anniversary. And that swan would have been found inside the egg. So on the back of each plate they show what was inside the egg. This gorgeous one, covered with lily of the valley, was indeed the lily of the valley egg. And it had this lovely frame inside it. Let's see what this one was. The imperial rose trellis egg. Surprise unknown. Must now be missing. I think this pink one is my favourite. Oh! The imperial Danish palace egg. And inside it had a set of frames that open out. Well, I suppose maybe they're Danish palaces. Presumably. This is also a lovely one. What a lovely golden yellow. I had a carriage inside it. What fun. The imperial coronation egg. Oh yes, I like this one. If it had a carriage in. Which is your favourite, Mummy?
I think I like the pink one. I do like the lily of the valley.
So you like the 2 pink ones?
Yes.
You better choose which one you would like on Easter.
Okay. Lily of the valley.
Lily of the valley it is. We haven't looked at this blue one yet.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
And it had an elephant in. Uh-oh. Look who's turned up for Aperitif. Did you not hear, darlings? The Aperitif is going to be 15 minutes late today, so you're just a little bit early. Can you just pop back in a sec? We haven't got the nibbles out or anything yet. Oh, hello, Diesel. You're early for Aperitif too. Everyone's very keen today. I'm going for bling, Mummy. We're having the gold.
I am quite concerned since it is becoming aperitif time.
Just need to get gin and tonic out. And some crisps and we'll be fine. Aperitif has arrived. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, you got pasties.
Yes. It's good to start early.
Nick and I get teased a lot for liking crab sticks, which are not considered quite gourmet enough by the other members of this household. But we're not snobs and we think they're delicious. How are you feeling about your decision not to allow me to turn the ice machine on now that we need ice?
Well, you don't need ice.
Well, now Nick's had to run all the way back to his freezer.
Well, why didn't you put a nice thing in the freezer?
Well, that's all very complicated, Mummy. I think I'm just going to turn the ice machine on now. I think it's that time of year. Look
No,
how
it
sunny
isn't.
it is.
Yeah, I think we have to start it up.
Yay! Selma's on side.
We're trying to save electricity
Because we do
for
now
the world.
more and more aperitifs like this. So
Exactly. We need to be prepared.
For the rosy.
Oh, look at poor Antoine. You hero.
He's quite
Well,
a
he's
hero.
developing his muscles at the moment. We're about to have a aperitif, you see, look.
Hey, Percy.
And I'm having mine.
Oh, good. Oh, you're always prepared. Always. That's amazing. Yes, thank you. Stop. I hadn't started pouring yet. Thank you. Because this is starting to look very, very good.
Lovely.
Cheers all.
What is that?
Isn't that a beautiful sky? I love it when the whole terrace gets bathed in a pink light. But the most beautiful thing of all is the sound of the birds. It's time to get an early night and carry on decorating the Easter table tomorrow morning. Aperitif outside was such fun and we stayed out there far, far longer than anticipated. So now we're wondering, do we need to have dinner? And in the end, Mummy and I have decided, as she made something super delicious. Roast belly of pork with roast potatoes and carrots and onions. We're going to be super naughty and put our food on a tray and each go up to our respective bedrooms and eat in front of the TV. We're not often allowed to do this. It's a treat. Dinner in bed. And theatre as well. Everything I could possibly want. It feels a little bit naughty. A huge thank you to all of our patrons at Leland who are making this vlog possible, especially our Mackies and Mackies of Leland, Daniela, Laura de Murray, Caroline Förster, Brenda Gibbons, Maureen Palmer, Brian Woodward and David Young. And thank you to all of you.